Hey everybody, Brett here. My Carnivore Diet, day 51. Uh, Another day, still traveling for work, hence the very hotel art behind me. Um, but somewhat of a frustrating day. I've been traveling, and as many of you know that travel at all, when you are traveling, sometimes um, it can be difficult to stick with a diet. And um, I had a plan, and I've been sticking with my plan. So it's not that I've really gone, off reservation, so to speak. But my my original plan was to come here, uh, purchase bacon and eggs, and cook my bacon and eggs each day, and then kind of stay with steaks at night. And then what I found was I went to a grocery store and couldn't find any sugar-free bacon. Couldn't find any containers to put anything that I would cook in the room. I did bring a bacon cooker and an egg cooker to use in the microwave here. I made sure that I had a microwave in my. So I did a lot of things, but I just couldn't find the right actual food to cook. So um, today, one of the women that I'm working with here in Colorado, she's like, you know what? I buy sugar-free bacon, so this is the store that I go to buy it. It's a Kroger. It just happens to be a different Kroger than the one that I went to. So after dinner tonight, I dropped my coworkers back off here at the hotel, and then I drove out to this other Kroger, and I bought 3 pounds of bacon. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday left in this trip. So I've got these 3 days. So I bought a pound of bacon for each day. And I bought a dozen eggs, and I bought containers so that I can cook and put the food in the containers and then take them with me into work. So kind of got all that set up now. So um, I'm squared away for breakfast for the next 3 days. I actually just finished cooking all the bacon. So I just cooked 3 pounds of bacon in a hotel room microwave. I do not recommend it. This is not a very powerful microwave. I mean, the tray that I bought holds about a half pound, or I should say, holds like 6 ounces because they're not 1 pound packs of bacon, but so it was like 6 ounces of bacon, and I cooked 6 ounces of bacon for 10 minutes, and it was not fully cooked yet. So thank goodness I kind of like softer bacon, like a little less cooked bacon, and I'm pre-cooking it, so it'll go back in the microwave. It will get cooked the rest of the way. But that's there. I still have to cook my eggs now, but I wanted to get this video put together, and I'm just going to cook eggs for tomorrow. So I've got a dozen eggs, 3 days. I'm just going to cook 4 eggs for each day. So I'll cook 4 eggs for tomorrow, and the other eggs I'll cook at the hotel. I'm switching hotels tomorrow, so um, it'll be there. So, you know, frustration actually came in the form of my weight this morning. So I'm actually back to 293.6, which brings my loss back up to 39 pounds even, which is still not terrible. 51 days, 39 pounds. Okay. But over the last, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6 days, I haven't eaten perfectly to my plan, right? I knew that I would be able to find some steak. I'd be able to find smoked meat. I know there's a place here that I really enjoy their smoked meat at, and there's a couple of Mexican places, and we went to one, and so I figured I'd find basic fajita meat. So what I'm seeing and learning from this last 6 days is that Eating once a day doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to lose, because I've only been eating once a day, except when I was at my dad's. I did eat 2 meals at my dad's. And then also, smoked meat might not be the best thing for me, because here I am gaining some more weight. And if I really want to stick to my plan, I need to try harder. So I didn't find the bacon, but I didn't really talk to anybody that lived here either. So lesson learned for me, right? So I do have the bacon and eggs now. I have a container. I'm cooking them. I don't see any way possible for me to clean this bacon cooking tray. So that's going to be donated to the landfill. But I got everything else. I can cook the eggs, and the egg cooker is, one of those clamshell egg cookers. Pretty straightforward. Not a difficult thing. Not a difficult thing to clean, so I'll clean that. But after cooking 3 pounds of bacon in the bacon trays, it's pretty cooked into it. So we'll just forego trying to clean that and pack that back in a suitcase. But yeah, little bit of lesson learned, a little bit of frustration, but it's part of it. So now I know better. Now I work a little bit harder to make sure that I can not just make the plan and have a backup plan, but stick to the plan. I used to keep a little Post-it note inside of my notebook when I was at work that said, "Ask for help." Because I've traditionally not liked to ask anybody for help for anything. And this is one of the cases where I should have just asked for help. As soon as I mentioned it to this woman at the office, she was like, "Here you go. This is what I use." And went out and got it tonight, and now I'm squared away. But that's only for the next 3 days. So, little frustrating. But I still feel good physically. Wasn't, it's not taking me into a depression. I'm not getting angry about it like I used to. Something like this would have made me angry before. And now I'm just, what can I learn from this? So again, that mental health side of this is improving each day. Just that's exciting. So, but yeah, frustrating day because of my weight and realizing that I should have done things a little bit different. But I am still dedicated to my carnivore diet. On Sunday, we'll mark 56 days, 8 weeks. That's my 2-month for the carnivore, but my wife is starting with me on Monday. So on Monday the 8th, my wife is going to start with carnivore. She is not quite as excited about it as I was. But I am excited that she's going to do this with me and potentially not only lose the weight, but I think some of the mental aspects, my calmness, my more rational thinking, my not getting upset, I think that's something that she can really benefit from too. She just works high pressure, high stress job. And, I do as well. But this new way of eating has really helped me with that. So I'm really hopeful for her too. I've asked her to actually join me on some of the videos, so that maybe there's some women out there that are kind of curious on a woman's perspective on some of these things. I'm hoping that she'll be able to give that. So that's really about it for the night. Gonna finish cooking my eggs, finish packing my bags so that I can head from here in Kentucky about an hour and a half north into Ohio and spend the next couple days up there. So that's what I got for you guys tonight, and I will talk to you tomorrow.